You're going to need these, man. A couple hand warmers.
You're right. You're right. Great idea.
Welcome to the Big Fish. I'm Captain C.T. Williams. We've got a great show for you today. You know, one of the great things about fishing in cold weather is you don't have to get up early. You sleep in. In fact, you can get fishing too early when it's cold. Some of the fish don't move around, so that water temperature moves up into the mid-50s. The bad news about fishing in cold weather, well, it's cold. But today we're heading out from Angling Adventures of Louisiana and Slidell with Captain Mike Gallo. We're going to head out, probably do some fishing around the Wrigley's, look around Gohagen's Canal, a very well-known cold water fishing spot. Maybe the hospital wall, got a nice big deep drop-off on it where you can catch some fish there. And then who knows? It's fishing. We could end up anywhere. Of course, we know we're going to end up down in the French Quarter with Chef Teddy Flynn at GW Finn's, 808 Bienville, and see what he's got in the kitchen. And we may have a few more surprises for you today. So come on, let's go fishing. All right, Captain Mike, we got our layers on. We're headed out. Tell me what your water temperature, I'm looking on your chart plotter there, is 51 degrees. That's low. What are those fish doing right now?
I'm sure they hugging the bottom, looking for flannel.
We need flannel-colored bait. That was pretty good. All right, so we're looking for deeper holes.
Right, they'll be on the bottom in deeper holes. We'll have to move our lures slow, methodical, and it'll be a very soft, lethargic type of bite. And hopefully as the day warms up, the water will warm up. We got good sunshine, so that should happen. And fish get more aggressive, and we're able to put more of them in the box.
Jig heads on them. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
Any particular color, light-colored baits? Is that pretty much what you're going with?
I have been using light-colored baits. I'm sure the gulps will work really well with the extra scent, you know, make them hold on just a tad longer, and that's certainly a plus this time of year. So we'll take every advantage we can.
Are you seeing the fish moving up on the flats once the water does get a little warmer?
I think of fish being on flats around 54 degrees. So if it'll climb that high today, that's a possibility.
All right, so first stop is where?
We're going to head for Hospital Wall, and our second stop will be Gohagen's Canal.
All right, well, let's get to the hospital wall. Looking forward to it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Air temperature this morning when we left was right about 41, 43, somewhere in there, depending on whether you're close to the water or close to the gas pump. Feels like it's starting to warm up a little.
Yeah.
It's a tepid 50 degrees.
It doesn't happen as fast as you would like it, but it does happen.
Nah, it feels good. Look, this isn't cold. Come on.
Not bad.
We fished in worse. We are fishing with some old stuff. Pulled this out of the garage just to see how it's doing. It's a Revo inshore, probably 3 years old. Been fished very hard. It's actually on a Fenwick Techna AV. They don't even make these anymore, but it shows you how good it really is, I guess, because I mean, this thing's still casting extremely well. It's a little low on line. We fished it hard. It's caught a lot of redfish. Super sensitive little rod, almost as good as that Abu Garcia Villain rod. It's got that same sort of feel to it. But 30-pound braid at 3/8 ounce. Golden eye jig head with a Berkeley Gulp glow shrimp chartreuse tail. It's an unfair advantage. Captain Mike Gallo and I worked the rocks of the hospital wall with absolutely no signs of fish whatsoever. We packed up and decided to run to Gohagen's Canal. Now, this canal is easily found from Highway 90 or the Wrigley's. A large white home marks the entrance from the water, and the Wrigley's Marina is located on the canal and visible from the road. Now, this canal is a well-known winter fishing location, and as we pulled up, the number of boats fishing here was encouraging. All right, Captain Gallo, we kind of struck out at the hospital wall, ran over to Gohagen's Canal. Most folks can find that on a map if they're not familiar with it. Tell me what is the condition here? We obviously have a little shallow flat over here. Looks like there's something of a deep channel. Talk about what you're fishing and then sort of the plan of fishing this area.
This is a man-made canal, offers consistent depth, which will offer consistent temperature for the fish. They'll get acclimated to it and shouldn't have a problem feeding. Shallow flats closer to the shoreline, ledges. So it's got a lot of different varieties, and we'll hunt around. Hopefully we can find these in a specific area and catch quite a few of them. Right now we're still in the hunting phase.
The hunting phase. Now, you know, we're fishing right along a crab trap line, which usually indicates a drop-off or a deep channel. You planning to just sort of look for those fish on that drop-off?
We'll throw up past the drop-off and then work down it, as well as cross over and fish the opposite way. Coming up the drop-off, we'll even cast parallel to the drop-off. Just fish it as thoroughly as we can and hopefully put together some sort of a pattern.
Working up and down both sides of the canal, we fished hard with no success. Cold water temperatures never moved from the low 50s and may have kept the fish from moving as well. If either of our baits ever did get hit,
I had a tick.
the bite was so soft and so light, we couldn't hook them well enough to get them to the boat. And the slow bite became a no bite, and we agreed to make a move. Let's take a short break.
Puglia Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for all your fishing, hunting, archery, and marine equipment needs.